This is the Super Bowl of bass fishing.
Yeah, don't hustle.
This is going to be a tournament like you've never seen before.
For the first time ever, the state's premier big bass lake, Lake Fork, is the site of a major fishing tournament.
Jersey boy in Texas, right there.
The Toyota Texas Bass Classic.
Yeah, you got it.
160 of the best bass pros fishing for $1 million purse.
Well, you gotta sign my shirt.
I'll be happy to.
That's Alton Jones, one of the favorites.
I chose y'all for the team to win.
Did you really? Well, I appreciate that.
Hi, how are ya?
And this is Darren Schwenkbeck, a tournament newcomer.
Pronounce your last name.
Schwenkback.
Schwecko?
Schwenkback.
Schwinkback?
Good enough, eh?
Dude, that is great. I love that name.
Hey.
Shorty. Shorty. Ow!
Nice to meet you. Yeah, great.
These are two pros at different stages in their careers. We'll follow them both through Lake Fork's first Bass Classic. It's the day before the tournament. The top pros like Alton Jones
All right, y'all ready?
rub shoulders with event sponsors as part of a pro-am.
I'm trying to get through on this side of it. I think there's an old pond in here.
Darren, meanwhile, gets familiar with Lake Fork.
Now we're gonna get wedged on that one.
Alton has home field advantage, being from Waco. And it turns out he's pretty good when it comes to fishing to pay the bills.
It's been a lot of fun. I've been fishing professionally now since 1990. I never dreamed that, when I was starting out that someday I would earn over $1 million bass fishing, Now we just travel around and all over the United States and fish bass tournaments, and it's pretty fun.
Well, I don't think that one counts, does he? There's one. All right.
Across the lake, Darren gets more time to practice.
Yeah, we just call it practice, and a lot of people think that's pretty funny. You're practicing fishing. What do you mean practicing?
This is Darren's second year as a pro. He hasn't finished in the money yet this year, and the cash is running out.
Without making those cuts and not getting paychecks, it's a tough road, and there's some guys that may not survive, and it's where I stand, and I'm gonna have to get my act together and start catching them in the next few to keep on going.
It doesn't bode well, then, that this is new, untested water for Darren. And apparently there's new, unknown critters as well.
That's a beaver. I think that there's the big beaver over there. That looks like a baby. Or is it? Maybe that isn't a beaver. Look at the tail on it. It's not a beaver. I don't know what it is. Pretty cool looking.
Fortunately, as far as practice goes,
See the big one over on the bed?
finding bass isn't a mystery.
There's one. There's one. Yep. Well, it ain't big, but that's what it's all about. Just trying to locate them. So, who knows? Maybe Mama's around somewhere.
For the cities around the lake, this tournament means money. Millions of dollars brought into the bait shops, restaurants,
Here we are.
and lodges.
Good afternoon, Oak Ridge.
The Bass Classic
good
is
deal.
big business.
Love it, love it.
And it's all the buzz.
Boat 7, ease your way on through there, boat 7.
Can't wait to see the weights. That's the main thing. See what them big, the big boys can actually do with our little lake.
Boat 19. I got you, 1-9.
Cloudy and cold conditions kicked off day number 1.
Let's rock and roll. We'll see y'all at 4 o'clock.
I'll start flipping that stuff then.
At most tournaments, each pro fish on their own. Here, the anglers are paired up.
I mean, any stump you can see, you just don't know which one he's going to be on.
Captain Jeff Crete gets the team on the board with a 3-pounder.
Easy.
And Darren eventually follows with another.
I was wondering why they ain't eating this thing. I'm like, come on.
There she is. I got her.
At the same time, Alton's team seems to have no problem.
It's nice having two pros in the boat. I can just concentrate on an outside line or an inside line, and he can do the opposite, and we can really cover an area thoroughly and fish faster through it.
2-4.
This is a one-of-a-kind tournament, and conservation is key. Here at the Toyota Texas Bass Classic, the fish are caught, weighed, and then immediately released.
Instead of these anglers bringing large numbers of fish to the scales and be weighed on stage, what they'll actually be doing is weighing the fish in the boat.
5?
Yep. So the fish are going to be cared for. They're in perfect shape.
5 even. Thank you, fish.
For Darren and Jeff, the day has been slow. Mix 2 amped-up anglers and some rain, you get a stressful situation.
I saw her.
She's fixing to get
She
it, dude.
flared up.
Get in there on her, dude. Get in front of her. I mean, you need to catch this fish. Get you a f***ing reel bait in there, dude. Come on. We ain't got time to f*** with a Cinco. Catch that son. It's right there, dude. I'll catch it in 5 flips.
After day 1, Alton's team is in first place.
What's up, boys? Well, we didn't match what y'all did, but we
Did what we wanted to do.
we did what we wanted to do.
This tournament is a team format. There are 40 teams, each made up of 4 anglers.
Right before you get to that first boathouse.
Darren and his crew are in 35th place, 54 pounds behind the leader.
Getting ready to pack our bags and head out of town here. We still got some work to do, but maybe we'll make some ground tomorrow and make some money.
Following the lake regulations, the pros can bring in 1 fish over 24 inches. And that makes for some excitement.
Yes.
Back at the dock.
Give it up, another one over. Wow.
And up on stage. But the health of the fish is top priority.
Nice job, Cody.
The anglers themselves will put the fish in these weigh bags, and the weigh bags will be used to transport the fish to these large tanks that we have in the back of these pickup trucks. So once the fish gets in those tanks, they're great for the transport to the stage.
Show them to the crowd. Y'all give it up for another over right there.
Once we finish the weigh-in session, we'll take the fish and we'll monitor them and take them out to the lake and restock them back in the water.
When the day is done, Alton and Darren have
where you're
quite
at.
different accommodations. The Jones family travels together in this stylish RV.
Did you get them? I got 2.
While Darren cuts cost by bunking up with another pro. And let's just say this bird's nest is nothing.
We've been on the road now for 2 months, and we're still just total chaos right now, disorganized. And I mean, there's clothes, everything's just a mess.
As for tomorrow,
Because you stress out so bad about it.
both could use a big payday.
It's crazy to be out here and just spend, it's a small fortune. It's the fastest way to go broke, And
I tell my friends that want to do it, you don't. I mean, I don't want to see them lose their butt sort of like we have or go through the stress and stuff, because it's like the most stressful thing I've ever done.
Welcome back to Lake Fort, Texas, where the fish are big, really big, and we have seen that so far.
There ought to be some on these trees, you'd think.
Unfortunately for Darren, day number 2 proves just as frustrating as day number 1.
That looks like a fish right there. No, it's just grass.
There she is, coming right on us right now. You're right on her back right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch this fish. Come on, eat the damn thing.
Across the lake, it's a little different for Team Alton.
There she is. I got her. It's funny how your demeanor changes. When you catch a couple of good ones and you realize, hey, what the plan we've got is working, you really start bearing down and working and fishing hard and concentrating on that next bass. Yeah, good day.
In the end, Alton's team took 2nd place.
Way to go, Russ.
While Darren finished in 22nd.
Yeah, it's a rough road, there's no doubt about it. It starts to take its toll after several tournaments, and there's not a whole lot of security in it, and without cash and checks, it's a tough road, so. Head to Augusta next and hopefully putting things in high gear.